Happy Tuesday, Bobcat teachers and scholars. We are in for a terrific day of teaching and learning. Let's get started with the morning announcement.
Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Bobcat information. Bobcats are powerful. I think positively. I take ownership of my actions. I make wise choices. I am excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forgive others and myself. I am understanding of differences. I am a leader. I am a Bobcat. You may be seated for a moment of silence. This has been Julius from Miss Carol's class. Remember, at Scenic Hills Elementary School, every student counts and every moment matters. Stay tuned for the Bobcat broadcast.
Now, every day, all of the Bobcats within our Scenic Hills School should strive to display our foundational values. In order to do this, you must think about the 3R approach, which is to be respectful, be responsible, and to always be ready to learn. Now, scholars, this morning we want to talk about making sure that you are keeping yourself and your neighbors safe. What exactly does that mean? When we ask you to check your mask, we are asking you to make sure that your mask is securely over the top of your nose, fully covering your mouth, and the loops of your mask are over both of your ears. When you do this, you are following our foundational values number 1 and 2, which are to be respectful and to be responsible. When you do not have your mask fully covering your nose, your mouth, with the loops over your ears, you are not being respectful to your neighbor. You could be sick and not even know it and get your classmates sick. We would never want to be the cause of harming or hurting any of our classmates. That is why you are protecting yourself and your classmates by keeping your mask over your mouth, your nose, and looped over both ears. That is how you are showing that you are respectful. It is also you showing that you are responsible. From now on, scholars, you will get a conduct tally for not having your mask properly on, because we know that we have only 3 rules at our school. That is to be respectful, responsible, and ready to learn. If you are not being respectful and responsible by wearing your mask over your nose, your mouth, and looped over both of your ears, then you are keeping your classmates from being ready to learn, because you could cause someone to be sick and have to miss school. That is not following our foundational values, and from now on, you will receive a conduct tally that is going to keep you from going to our Bobcat Bonanzas, keep you from receiving our surprise prizes, our treats that we get that just come just out of nowhere. You never know when a sweet treat or a prize is coming your way. You will not be eligible during this month. Make sure right now, look at your neighbor, tell them to check their mask. As we continue to discuss our SEL District Focus for this month, nonviolent conflict, you want to make sure that you are solving any problems, any conflicts, any arguments, any disagreements that you have with your classmates in a non-violent way. And so just to remind us, our 30-30 chart says none is our prefix, which means not. Violent is our root. It means harmful. And remember, conflict is a serious disagreement or an argument. And of course, our school-wide goal is to resolve any argument using non-violent conflict. On the screen today, we have our two pictures as we will be discussing non-violent conflict and how to solve it on the school bus. So let's look at our two pictures. Picture number one, we see our scholars sitting in their assigned seats. They have their masks securely over their mouth, their nose, looped over their ears. They are sitting very peacefully in picture number one. But if we take a closer look at picture number two, I don't know if that looks like non-violent conflict. That looks more like violent conflict. It appears that one of these scholars on the bus is trying to bring harm to one of his classmates. That is not using non-violent conflict resolution strategies. We never want to have anyone to feel like they are being harmed. You don't want to do that. So we should never, ever look like this on the bus. There are a lot of different rules that are being broken on in this picture. All the students are not sitting down in their seats, which you must be doing when the bus is moving. We can see that there's one student who's attempting to help her classmate to try to pull this student's arm away from around the neck of his classmate. That is not acceptable. This should never be seen. If you actually see one of your classmates harming someone, you should intervene and then call the nearest adult over to help this group, these children, to use nonviolent conflict strategies. So this is what it looks like on the bus. You may not ride the bus to school in the mornings or the afternoons, but you may soon find yourself on a bus for a field trip. When you are on the bus, you should look like picture number one. You should be in your assigned seat. Your mask will still need to be over your mouth, your nose, and looped over both of your ears. You should be sitting. You should be quietly talking to a student that is sitting close to you. You should not be yelling. You should not be screaming. This is what behavior on the bus should look like. In today's classroom spotlight, we would like to shine a light on our grade 2 scholars. Yesterday, they were displaying all of our foundational values of being respectful, responsible, and ready to learn. On the screen, you can even see them modeling for their classmates. It was a fantastic day of teaching and learning at the Hill. Keep up the great work. Today we have one scholar celebrating a birthday. We want to wish a very happy birthday to Amir Sales. Amir, we are so excited to have you in school with us today. We hope that this day brings you everything that makes you smile. If you have Amir in the classroom with you, make sure you turn around right now and wish him happy birthday. In our school-wide events and activities, scholars, I want to forecast some exciting opportunities that you will have over the next couple of weeks. On next Tuesday, because remember we're out of school on Monday in observance of the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. holiday, but on Tuesday we will begin our book blast. So every scholar in the building will have the opportunity to win free books and prizes. You will find out just how to do that during lunch on Tuesday. And in 2 weeks, beginning on the 24th of January, we will begin a 6-week reading competition. We will participate in the Grizzlies Read to Achieve. What you will have to do is each week you will be asked to read a book with a certain theme, and you have to complete one activity. And it has to be completed within that 1 week span. And you have to turn in your completed project, challenge, whatever it is, by Friday at 12 o'clock so that your name can be put in so that you can win an individual prize. You'll also be eligible to win a class prize. And what we really want is for all of our scholars to participate in this 6-week challenge so that we can be the overall winner for our school. And then the Grizzlies will send us all kinds of prizes. And we want to be the school that wins this challenge. So for the next 2 weeks, you'll be able to earn individual and group prizes. So we want to make sure that we are ready for that. And lastly, in our school-wide events and activities, it is time to find out if we will be inducting more classes into the top 5 champions for the iReady Winter Diagnostic. Are you ready to see where your grade level and your class measure up? I saw so many scholars courageously concentrating, and remember that every student counts when it comes to figuring out who are in our top 5. Let's find out where we are today. All right, we are ready to announce our grade levels with the highest completion rate. In reading, coming in at 3rd place are our grade 5 scholars. 2nd place, grade K. And in 1st place, again this week, are our grade 1 scholars. Let's find out who our top classes are in mathematics. Coming in 3rd place are our grade 1 scholars. 2nd place, grade K, and our 1st place with the highest completion rate in mathematics goes to our grade 5 scholars. Congratulations. Today, before I announce our top 5, I want every one of my Bobcat scholars to understand that this is a close race. As I announce the top 5 today, there are 4 classes within 1 percentage point of knocking one of our top 5 out of their spots for tomorrow. In math, there are 4 classes within 1 percentage point of knocking out one of our top 5 in math. So when I tell you, scholars, that every student counts today, make sure that you are courageously concentrating and trying to finish your test, because you could be that one student that puts your class in the top 5 tomorrow. So let's see who we have today. In reading, coming in 5th place with 79% completion is Ms. Jones's class. We have a 2-way tie for 4th place. Mr. Hill and Ms. Jeans's classes are sitting at 82% completion. Coming in 3rd place, which is 1 percentage point higher at 83%, is Miss Odell and Miss Levy's class, formerly Mr. Kane's class. In 2nd place, we have Miss Barrow at 86%, and our top class today is Miss Glenn's class at 90%. And Miss Glenn's class was not even in the top 5 on yesterday, and they came in and swooped through and made it to the top spot. So scholars, understand that every student counts when it comes to getting to 100% completion. Now let's see who our top classes are in math. Coming in 5th place with 79% completion, Miss Fleming's class has made it onto our top class scale. We also have Miss Gadsden's class coming in 4th place at 83% completion. In 3rd place, we have Miss Green's class at 84%. And for our 2nd place spot, we have a 3-way tie. We have Miss Ford's class, Miss Barrow's class, and Mr. Hill's homeroom classes all coming in at 86%. But holding on strong to their top spot again today is Miss Small's class at 95%. Now I know that your class is going to make it into that 100% champion club for completion real soon. Now today we have some more classes who have made it into our top 5 spots with 100%. 100%. We will be inducting some classes into our iReady Winter Champions. Let's see who they are today. This is so exciting. On yesterday, we inducted Miss Ford's class as our first class to secure a spot as our iReady Winter Diagnostic champions. We still have 4 slots open in reading and 5 slots open in math. Let's see which classes are getting inducted today. Will your class be on this list? Let's find out. Our second class to solidify one of the top 5 spots in reading on the Winter Diagnostic is Miss Small's kindergarten class. You are at 100% completion in reading. Congratulations. We are so proud of the work that you do. But we're not finished. We are not just inducting one class into reading today. Today, we have two more classes at 100%. Our second class to be inducted as one of our top 3 iReady Winter Diagnostic champions in reading is none other than Miss Dickens' kindergarten class. Congratulations, Miss Dickens class. We are super excited for you. Not only are we inducting your class, Miss Dickens, as one of our top 5 in reading, but your class is also at 100% completion in mathematics. I don't even know what to say. Congratulations. We're so proud of you. That is what it means to be Bobcat Strong. Keep up the great work. We still have four slots in mathematics and 2 more slots for the top 5 in reading. Will you help your class get inducted into the iReady Champions for Winter Diagnostic? Will you do it? Courageously concentrate today. You never know if you are that one person keeping your class from being at 100% completion. We'll have an updated list on tomorrow's announcement. Stay tuned. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future. We will conclude our announcements with our victory roar. Say it with me. Together we must believe. Together we will achieve. Together we are reimagining 901. Have a fantastic day of teaching and learning.